what we've done ever on my hair. I do want to go red. Something a bit more fun. If you've ever thought about cutting your hair, do it. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's another hair video day. I have to get my hair refreshed and yeah, get a few things done, which you guys will see in a minute, but I just wanted to start the video. Forgot to intro it, so hi, see you in the hairdressers and see you afterwards. Shorter, okay, but I have quite a lot of photos again, as always. Is this shorter than what we've done ever on my hair?
I don't think so.
So that's on the kind of above the shoulders.
Above shoulders, straighter.
Okay.
Rather than like really bouncy, voluminous.
That's like a straight curl with straighteners. You like kind of flickiness, I guess. And would that be more layering around the front if I was to do that?
If you want to do that, yeah. And if you look where her length is, like by the time it curls under, it sort of sits under her jaw. So probably by the time it comes out, it's probably like.
Okay.
So it's probably like taking off like that much.
Okay, and with my hair, like the health of it, because I've been in the sun, do you think it needs more off than that? Because it feels really dry.
Take off like that. Anything above that, I think that might be alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colour-wise, I mean, I feel like the back of it's obviously got the darker bits in it. I feel like maybe it needs to be freshened up.
Okay.
Looking at like dark. I actually think maybe for summer, just still having the blonde through, and then by the time we come out of like July, I do want to go red.
When you say red, just so I can like pre-plan for that and not do anything today that's gonna like get in the way of doing that. It might be good to like, if we know that that might be coming, almost like make a plan so that when we do get to that point, we can do whatever we want to do.
Okay. Like the coppery kind of colour. I can show you what I was looking at. And that's quite vibrant, isn't it? So it's quite bright, but then if I started with bright, would it then fade?
Yes. You come in and you said, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it easy with what you've got? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Like, it might have to be a little bit of pre-colouring in places, just where you're really blonde. But yes, that is definitely doable.
Yeah.
The long term of being that sort of colour is fade. That's one of the biggest things that makes it not low maintenance. Yeah. Especially when you're blonde underneath that. The hair is more porous, so when you're putting copper on top, then it is going to look great on the day, but it's also going to let go of that colour a little bit quicker than if you were someone, say, didn't have blonde. Like if it was on my hair, it wouldn't fade as much because it's not got the blonde porous hair underneath it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's probably going to be, I'd say, the most annoying thing about going copper.
Yeah, that's what
Your hair isn't the bit that's the bit where it will fade. It's these bits
okay,
where
so
we've made
like
it blonder. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, your hair, fine.
Like this
if you were like all your natural colour and no blonde in there,
it's
totally fine. But if I said to you, how would you feel about not putting too much blonde in?
Okay.
So that like,
we're going
by the
more
end,
of my
almost slowly getting a bit darker over time, so that we've got more of your natural colour by the time like October comes. Yeah. And then there's less porous hair to deal with. Okay. We'll still put some blonde in.
Yeah. So would you recommend doing the chop, doing more of my natural all over,
letting your natural come through,
and letting the blonde sit where it's sitting? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So like, I suppose not much change in terms of just colour, so that we're kind of preparing for October, potential of going copper. Yeah. I'm thinking is if we do some blonde in places, like the right places, dark through it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably still do a little bit more of that. So like, if I hold it out there, you can almost see where your regrowth is. I'd want to just make sure that that kind of blends a bit better, so it connects from here to more seamless. Exactly that. Yeah, so it doesn't look like you've got roots, do you know what I mean? Rather than just feeling like you've just left roots. Like, it needs to all connect still. I would suggest, if that's the direction we're going in.
Yeah, I'm scared to do that, but I think it'll be fun.
Really be sure of it?
Yeah.
Rather than kind of like, oh, I just want to try it, and then you do it and you're like, yeah, no, that weren't for me. Okay, I want to go back now.
Yeah, that won't
like, this is going to be definitely something that you're going to be for at least 3 months. Yeah. Maybe 6 months that you'll be copper, even if you decide straight away you don't want to be copper anymore. It's not a kind of try it colour. Yeah. It's kind of like
you're doing it. Yeah. Do something a bit more fun, and I've obviously never gone any other colour.
I feel like it's the 3rd time you've mentioned it now.
Yeah, it is, and
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Also, just for winter, it might be fun.
Scenario?
worst case scenario, I don't like it and I just live with it for like a year.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter. I don't think I'll hate it though. I think I'll just adjust to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just shorter. And then I'll trust you with the side bangs if we need them trimmed or not. Or
yeah, probably. I think so. Otherwise, it'll just get too long and it'll just go really flat.
Yeah.
Even though we kept your hair mostly one length, I did take a bit of extra weight out the bottom bit just so it felt a little bit looser.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it definitely helped with styling.
I'm going to put some blonde in there, more so around the front than anywhere else.
Yeah.
But I'll still put the odd little bit in, just so it feels like a bit brighter, a bit fresher. And I'm going to take some of your natural through again, just so it sort of blends and is a bit more seamless. Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Cool.
It's been years since I had a change. Always a watch out. Lighter to the gasoline. Oh, couldn't hold me. Now I'm living better days. Hot chick in a black Corvette. Like she drove right out of a magazine. And oh my gosh, I never seen something so bright like the sky. Always guiding me. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby. Girl, come into my life and love me. Girl, come into my life and love me. Girl, come into my life and love. Brightest thing I ever seen. Never wanna leave the stream. Oh,
Loves, this is the finished hair. I have a moment where I'm like, do I have lipstick on my teeth? Maybe. This is the finished cut and colour. So much better than it was. Honestly, every time I get it cut, I'm like, oh, I just need it freshly cut all the time. I love it this length. Like, if you've ever thought about cutting your hair, do it. Best thing I've ever done. Like, honestly, do it. It does take adjusting to if you have long hair, but it is one of the best things I've done in terms of like length with my hair, and it just always feels so fresh. And I actually find it lasts and like holds longer in styles like this, so I can use less heat. But basically I will leave like the step-by-step of what Katie did on my hair down below, and you would have obviously heard me do like a little bit of a talk through and text on screen. But we're prepping for the 2nd of October to potentially go copper. Now I say potentially because I don't want to like bail out of doing it, but if I do, I'm saying potentially. But we didn't really do much colour. Like, Katie literally just put a few blonde areas at the front and like a few throughout, but she kept all of that as my natural and didn't even tone my hair. I was like, are you going to do a toner? And we were in the sink and she was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do those like 5 or 12 foils that I had. I think it was between, I think I had 2 little bits at the back and then 1, 2, 4 on each side, so like 8 foils put in, and that just like brightened up the front. And I feel like whenever she does that, it just makes my hair feel a lot fresher. But yeah, she didn't do any toning, and I was a bit like, oh god, what's it going to be like? Is it like not going to feel fresh and bright? But it just does. And I feel like I kind of want to get my hair in a position of being like really healthy, really good condition. We're actually going to do another appointment in 6 weeks for a cut, and then end of July for a strip back of colour, and basically go to my full natural blonde, which is this colour that you can see here. So all of this is undyed hair, is my actual colour, which is mad because I haven't seen my natural colour since I was, I want to say 17. So it's, yeah, really nice seeing like more of my natural blonde come through. I'm very intrigued like how it would look all over, but I do like having bits of the, like the blonder areas throughout. So yeah, anyway, thank you for coming along to the hairdressers with me. Any questions, let me know. I cannot wait to hopefully have a hair colour change at the end of this year. It's going to be super fun to do something a bit different, I think, and I'm just enjoying like the prep. And Katie's amazing. Like, if you're Brighton based, like I can't recommend her enough. But anyway, hope you guys are good and having a lovely month whenever you're watching this, and I will see you very soon. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.